What's up everyone, it's TV, and today we're going to be talking about this fishing festival event that is a limited time only for this weekend. So if you're watching this next week and this is not here, then the event is over. So I'm going to cover everything about this fishing festival, why you're going to be doing it, how to do it, how to get tickets, how to, all that nonsense, because there's a bunch of cool items that come with this. But before I begin, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you're new, that'd be sweet. So you can see we got this portal here. So the countdown, completed, and we got this portal. So I'll show you the countdown, and then you can see this portal rising. It was really cool, like a little earthquake event. I hope they do more like this because it was super cool and exciting to be able to see an unveiling of a new area. But you can see here on the right, we also have a festival button. So you can access the fishing festival either through this portal or by clicking on that link. Now it will take you to a public island. Okay, so it's going to take you to a public island, which is actually the island that I thought it was going to be, which we saw in my chicken update video. You saw this island with a giant lake. We actually teleport over there. So that is the lake that we're going to be teleporting to. So you see all the way over there. That's where we're going. Okay, so let's go back over here. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through there. But before I do, I want to show you a couple things. One of the things you're going to get is going to be this little totem thing, this little podium. You're going to get this for free. You don't really have to do anything for this. So I'm going to show you what that looks like as well on my island real quick. You're going to also want to have a fishing pole. If you have a fishing pole, great. So here's the item right here. You can see this podium. That's what it looks like. It's a little shipwreck. So you can see it's pretty cool looking. So that is the shipwreck podium. And you get this for free from Talia. I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. And you don't really need this fishing rod, okay? So, if you have a regular one, that's going to do fine. But you can craft it from your tier 3 here. So you can click on iron fishing rod. It does require 50 maple wood and 40 iron. So, again, you only need this one. It only requires 10 wood. So, I have a ton of them because I was giving them away to players to help them out. But all you really need is this thing right here. The iron fishing rod is meant to just help unlock, higher level fish. So that's all that's for. So let's go out here and I'm going to go to the fishing festival. You can also, like I said, you can also click on the festival button here. We're going to get teleported to a public server now. And the first thing you're going to notice, we're on a new island here. And on the right, we got an adventure. You can talk to them. They don't really do anything. They do talk about a spearfish, like a spearfish. See, it says like real fishing is done with spear guns. So they do talk about spear guns. But you can see we got a leaderboard right here as well. So this is kind of broken as of this video. It's kind of broken. You can see there's not really like there's no way to truly scroll it. Like I'm trying to look around for a way to scroll it. I'm clicking on it. There's no way to truly scroll it. So one thing to note, you'll notice there's a timer right here, right? So it's a minute and 30 seconds. Well, the fishing contest lasts for 4.5 minutes. And then there's a 30-second countdown in between each contest. And how it works is if you have a full server like this is a pretty busy server. What's going to happen is it's going to give you, if you place first, you're going to get 10 tickets. And I'm going to explain the tickets in a second here. If you place second, you're going to get 4 tickets. If you place third, you get 4 tickets and so on. And I think all the way up to 8. So you see this little color here. As long as you're at least the top 8, then you're going to get some tickets. So I believe you can get either 10 tickets or 4 tickets. So now if you have a very empty server, meaning there's not many players, the ticket numbers are going to be even less. Okay, so you want to try to get into a busy server so you can get more tickets. That's a lot less time invested for you. And you can see this player, the eighth place has like 7 or 8 catches right now. So you come over here though, and here's where you redeem your tickets. Now tickets are given to you after each contest automatically. So you can see there's 20 seconds here. And if I were to catch at least 8, I could probably tie for 8th. But pretty much you're gonna get tickets automatically. On the bottom right, it's gonna tell you how many. It'll tell you what you placed. So it'll tell you if you got like first place, second place, whatever placement was, and how many tickets you got. And then if you come over to this guy, just like the mercenary during the PvP update, if you come over to this guy and click in there, it says got tickets, I have prizes across the seas. You can just click on redeem tickets, and he's going to show you these 3 items that you got. So you got your wallet. So I have 54 tickets currently, and there's no time limit. Like inside PvP, there was like quests and stuff, and there were time limits. There's no time limit. So you can grind this for hours and hours until you get what you want, which is really nice. And so you can get the fish banner here. It's a decorative prize. This is pretty much only 14 tickets. What I would recommend is everyone kind of messed up on this during the other events like Christmas and such. What I would recommend is save for the thing that is the most expensive that you're interested in. So either save for the title aquarium or save for the fish festival trophy. If you don't care about the trophy, but you like the aquarium, get that. I would not worry about the fish banner at all because there's going to be so many of these fish banners being thrown around in the community because there's going to be just so many of these. Okay. So I could actually redeem, I've only been playing for an hour and I could already redeem, 3 of these. So you don't really want the fish banner. These are going to be so many of them out there. So, this is going to be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of title aquariums as well. So I would highly recommend going after this one if you can. Now, if you're wondering how long this event's going to be going on for, I will tell you right now, the game devs did tell me that it'll probably be here until Monday. So you have until Monday, I think, to grind all these. So, get at it. Don't waste time. Just, if you really want any of these items, then I would go and start grinding for them. Now, if you're the type of person that just doesn't have a whole lot of time, like I said, go over and talk to Talia. And that is how you can get the podium I showed you earlier, the shipwreck podium. That is who you get that from, is from Talia. That is a freebie. And so just go run up to her, talk to her, and she's going to give you a special gift for free. Now, I'm going to show you how to fish because a lot of players actually, I was surprised during my live stream that a lot of players just didn't know how to fish. So I'm going to give you a little fish tutorial as well on how to fish. But first, I want to show you this obby over here. So you can see it's like an obby over here. And all it is just an obby. So it gives you something to do. I thought it was really cool. Now, so they've been working really hard on these new areas. But again, if you go up to the top there, there's nothing up there. It's just, you complete the obby and that's it. So I'm going to show you how to fish now real quick so you can see how to fish. So, as long as you have a fishing pole, like I said, you only need the wooden one. I've got this iron one here that I'm going to use. But pretty much how you're going to do it is if you hold down, so if you're on PC, and I think it's the same way for mobile and Xbox, but in this case, you hold down and see that little meter? That's how much strength you're putting into it. And if you release, you're going to notice the bobber goes really far, right? So if you go full on release, it'll go really far. Well, if you do a little bit, like just a little bit, it goes shorter. So a little less power, it's going to go a little less, far. Now what's going to happen is, as you can see, there's a bobber out there. You can see they're fishing right now. That fish is going to start wiggling like that with the bubbles. And as soon as the bubbles start appearing and they start, flapping like that, if they start flopping around, then you want to click again. You want to click on the fish that's flopping. So let me show you this again. So I'm going to show you real quick with the fish over here. So I'm going to go ahead and fish this one right here. And then I'm going to just do this and bubbles. There we go. And I clicked and I got a propeller. Wow. What kind of luck is that? I just got a propeller from that one. But you can see, you just do that. And there's another one. And you can see I just got a swordfish and I just leveled up. But the swordfish is going to be because I have the iron fishing rod. So you just got another one. Now, the reason why I'm getting a lot of rare items, by the way, is there is such a thing as a fishing level. So you can see right here, skill levels. Now, the iron fishing rod does unlock after level 20. So you're going to want to grind these. The one thing that's cool about this update, though, is you get increased fishing luck the more you fish. So the higher level you are, the more likely you're going to get better fish each time you catch one. And then, you can see down here, these, I believe, are requiring the iron fishing rod to be able to get those. But you can see the more I fish, I'm going to get a ton of pearls this way, but I have more chances to get better fish each time. So a lot of people are actually asking me about values already on these items. So, DV, how much should I sell this for and that for? And I have to tell you, I don't know yet. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be updating the price guide pretty soon here with approximate values to these. The problem, like I said, is the fishing banner is going to be really, really cheap because the fact that it's so cheap to get tickets on. You don't really need that many. So you probably need to do about maybe 20 minutes or so of grinding for this to get your first one. And then right here, the title does take, a lot more time invested. So when the dust settles, this is probably going to be worth about 150,000. This one's probably going to be worth only 5,000, maybe 20,000 top. And in the end, this is probably going to be worth about maybe 3 million or so. But we really don't know. That's just me throwing those numbers out, saying that's what the long-term value of those are going to be. Right now, you're going to be able to sell this for a ton more. So, I would say if you were to go onto the Discord right now and you talk to some of the richer players in the game, because there are billionaires in the game right now, you might be able to get 30 million for this, 20 million, because people are really, really wanting these right away. And that's just how updates work. And then same for this thing, it might be going for 5 to 10 million right now. And then this one might actually be going for 1 million right now. So it just really depends on how fast you trade, where you're trading. If you're on the Discord, you're going to be able to get a lot more coins. If you go to some of the popular traders as well, so what I would recommend is go to some of these shops, go to Marvin, ask Marvin, hey Marvin, what would you offer for my fishing trophy and such? And same for anyone else that's on, like Frank. There's a lot of reputable sellers that you're going to see that are regular sellers here, and they might actually have the coins to buy those items from you because they know there's going to be demand in there. But if you think you're going to get 20 million for some of these items, if I say 20 million, chances are they're probably only going to give you 5 million. Okay, so just remember that. Now the other thing you have to remember is that most people don't even have millions of coins yet. So look at this list right here. I've got 116 million right now. But you look at these players. I mean, there's no way any of these players are going to be able to buy your stuff. Like this player right here could barely squeeze, buying a trophy from you. There's no way they're going to buy your trophy sim for this player. So that's what I'm talking about. Is, like I said, there's not many buyers. And if you think you can sell your item for 100 million, it's a big joke. So you need to remember that the old days of pricing things where $1 billion or 100 million are kind of over right now until values, until people actually have more coins in general. But I would say is, try to get, if you can get 10 million for that trophy, great. If that's what you want to do, if you don't really care about the trophy and you just want some coins for your grind, 10, 20 million's plenty. If you can sell it for 20, great, do it. I just think you're not going to have that many buyers. The other tip I forgot to mention is make sure you go into first person. Trying to fish like this is really hard because pretty much when you hold down, wherever you're facing, it's going to throw at. Okay. So, if your character is facing this way, it's going to throw that way. Okay. okay? So I always recommend going in first person if you can, because it's just going to be so much easier to aim. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the events that I can answer. Hopefully I covered everything. Like I said, the podium, we covered that. We covered a little bit of the values. We covered the leaderboards. We covered, I think, everything you need to know, including this guy just tells you who you need to talk to, so you don't need to worry about that. He's just an instructional guy. Same for all these. There's nothing else you can do with these vendors. So hopefully I covered everything for you. But like I said, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And if you're wondering why my voice is all messed up, I streamed nonstop and talked nonstop for 6 hours yesterday. So that is why. And I just talked for another 2 hours. So my voice is just destroyed. But hopefully it'll be back in shape in a couple days. So thanks again. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.